but I doubt it's like around 36 or anything. Like it's around 20. Like every other green rally could be done on round 20, or even earlier. Like you reach round 20, you do something on that round, and it opens. Section, that's nice. Like I hope you can find something, and best of luck with the hunt. Oh, and also guys, just a quick, like, why I'm doing this. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and hit the like button on the stream. I don't have a fancy animation, I should do one. But everyone just hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't.
Not how long the wait time is. I think it's like 10 minutes.
Wait, you can't go into the ad.
So if you fail the Easter egg, you can't go in the lighthouse or Tyr's Head until you go back in the Easter egg and complete it.
Why?
I don't know. So yeah, it didn't teleport me, but I'll progress around and just keep trying.
So while we are waiting, guys, I'm just going to tell everyone in the chat the things that have not been used on Totenrich so far for any other relic. So we have the fishy fish bot, which has not been used or included in any relic. We have the helmets that also have not been used, like any helmet or any type of a helmet, not been used for any relic. The hallway secret room, so the hallway outside here, that has not been used for any relic. The other two have been. The wonder weapon, like at all, like nothing with the wonder weapon have been used. And not map specific, but like overall on any other maps, and this kind of aligns with the effect. Wallbite has not been used for any relic either. So yeah, and the effect is like changing all life. And also the little animation is just weird. But like these are all the things that have not been used. Okay, so Kriven, what should I do? Like finish this side Easter egg, or?
So it's gonna jump scare you and force you out soon.
So I should not do anything, basically.
Yeah, just don't progress it and it'll force you out. Oh, I got a secret room, but it's the Requiem one, so I can get secret rooms whilst you're in there.
Nice.
It's interesting.
And
they still never fixed the glitch of using the Jotun Star with Melee Macchiato in the secret rooms. Which is weird.
Wait, what did I pick up? I'm just putting down the toy soldiers. That was weird. But if anyone was saying like that's the animation I'm talking about, like you had the same animation when you pick up the mic. For like 5 days, and I was okay, guys. I'm going to jump back into the hunt, and I was the one who find it, like the 400 no 7704 code, and I was like spending like not even kidding, like an entire. Okay, that would have been like too much, but like so many hours in this room and just trying codes. You know.
I was gonna say, was it the radio? Because I remember hearing about it.
Yeah, that was the radio. No, nobody. Basically, it was like everyone was thinking, you know, it's a side Easter egg. It's like a different side Easter egg nobody found, or it's super hard to find, you know, that intel. But it turned out it was just like nobody tried inputting the most obvious code in that super dumb way. Like, why would you put July 4th in like that way? Yeah, Jake, nothing is interactable. I mean, it might be like collecting a gun, but for this step, like, and we are still on the first step after like more than 100 days, we might have to do something, and then a gun is going to drop on the ground, you know, or something like that. But there's no interactable stuff currently on the map. Yes, Craven?
Yeah, if this idea was anything, then it's...
A new mission.
Yeah, it's definitely not happening because there wouldn't be too much RNG.
And new mission.
Yeah, it would have just given me the room, I think. Like the one that we wanted. Because that hallway isn't used for a relic. I know the room at the end is in that Easter egg, but hallway itself it isn't.
What codes? I know I have to put in the codes, I just don't want to progress. You all want to listen to the inters or what? I mean... I put down this sword. I'm going to finish this thing, okay?
Yeah, go for it. I mean, I don't think this is going to be anything, considering I won't get any RNG with these shoots, so... Best, like, actually give you access to the tears head and stuff again.
Team, so the thing is, I'm also leaning to it should be possible in solo. But still, if you think about the Black Ops 6, there was a Dark Ops challenge, the friendship ended one. Like, everyone, including me, were advocating, like, you can't do, that's probably not co-op, you should be able to do it solo, like, you know, stuff like that. And we were sitting on it for 2 weeks until Invalid found it, and it turned out it's like a co-op only Dark Ops. Like, they never did a co-op only Dark Ops, but they did for Black Ops 6. So, and since this one is missing for more than 100 days at this point, I'm not sure what we should, you know, try. We tried a few things, it didn't work in co-op. I'm not sure. Like I said at this point, it's probably not co-op. I know that was a Dark Ops challenge, yes. And this is a relic. But same thing. Like, you have 30 relics in the game, 29 is doable in solo, what if one is co-op? I mean, it's highly unlikely if we check the patterns, we just check stuff. And at least we checked at the start, like he joined only on round 20, and picked up the mag without doing anything. So at least we now can rule on stuff like picking up the mag without sprinting, or picking up the mag without shooting a weapon, you know, stuff like that, because he picked it up.
I'm trying to do anything I can whilst you're in there in case nothing's really going on.
There's no other... Why did I get a perk? Did you pick up something?
No, I didn't pick up a perk.
What?
No, I didn't pick up a perk. Like, I just activated the TED task. Did you think it was that?
I got
the sound from the TED
PhD.
task. Wait, whoa! I just saw it. What the fuck? Oh, it's the TED task. It's the TED task. It's a PhD TED task.
Okay.
Oh, you made me panic, man. Oh my god, I thought we had something.
So yeah, guys, we just ruled out a few things, you know, that work for the Druid Stone. In Co-op, at least we checked. So it's not like not do something or do something like before reaching the like.
If we think about co-op as well, there's no way this will be it. But obviously, Richtofen is meant to die at the end in this little nightmare, popping in nowhere but there when he dies at the end.
Sorry,
I
was
doubt
chat
we'll
too.
get related.
Yeah, it's what's that? Oh my god. Quan doesn't think. Oh my god. The best weapon is the Ion Sniper. The XR3 Ion. Or the Mammoth right now. Like the Mammoth is the absolute best. But that's only standard. At this point. On Curse, like if you get the Ion that works, or the VST is good too, or the VST Ion, Shadow Escape, if you got it too with rarity, but it takes a while. The Shadow Escape is the best for the heads, if you have the shotgun under barrel. If you have this, that's the best for the heads, the ice heads.
Anything else? Oh, you were talking about mag on a gun before. I just got a Grim Reaper. This actually has a magazine. You reload it.
Okay. And also, guys, I mean, I might be wrong here and just talking shit, but I highly doubt that we need to do many extract steps. Like, I can't imagine for a Grim Relic you would need to do, like, most of the Easter egg. But I'm not sure, like, what could be the solution at this point.
Did you know you can use sprays on teammates as well? In the first co-op game I tried ages ago, I realised that you can actually spray your teammates. If it's letting me.
Wait, what? I don't
like these. You know the emo wheel? You've also got sprays.
Wait, I can do this.
Yeah. So yeah, sprays on there as well.
Yeah.
You can spray teammates and it'll actually attach to them. Try and stay still.
I did tell you. Okay, what if we need to spray something on the wall?
I mean, you had a step like that in Reckoning, but I sprayed so much on these maps. On this map at the beginning. That was one of my first, thoughts. Are we trying sorry, go on.
I know what you mean, Dance. It's kind of crazy, like they progress so much. Patrick, if you say 6-7 again in my chat. I mean, I would have tried to put that on the wall, but I don't have the other one. should
Yeah,
we
we could.
start another game or what?
I want to try the rotating melees on the necromancer.
Necromancer, okay.
Yeah, like I melee, then you melee, and that, like, no other damage but that. Like, tag teaming him.
Okay. I also want to get the wonder weapon from the box. Because of maybe we should figure out something with the, you know, the chain ability.
Let me use my points to spam a bit because I've got speedy. That's good anyway.
But I have so much more points.
Yeah. Listen, the necropins to the spawns, let's just get this out of the way now. The round. Yeah, there he is.
And
okay, I pushed him.
There's probably a connection to the mag. Just based on like okay, so if we check patterns again, I keep seeing like check patterns like since I made that video. But if we check patterns again, we have a mag that we have to pick up. Like that's obviously related to a weapon. We also have the relic trial that makes you lose weapons after each wave. And we have the effect that makes all weapons change. So the relation is like weapons. Obviously that's the core point of this relic, like doing something with weapons. But again, I should pause the game to like emphasize what I want to say. But Treyarch gave the only lead in a shooter game to be weapons. Like you can't make this shit up. Like, it's obviously taking so long to solve if the only lead we have is a weapons in a shooter game. Yes, the trial takes your weapons away. The trial that you have to survive. Yeah, the relic trial.
I mean, that's something I just thought about though,
like after every round you lose the weapon you are holding. Yes, all your weapons.
Yeah, sorry, you mentioned about hitting the weapons out of the box as well. I mean, it's probably been found already, but there might be something with that. Like, I pick up a weapon you drop from the box, and then I empty it and reload it.
Also,
possibly.
My other like issue with this thing, we have no clear, you know, ending. Like every relic could be like a little story, you know. Like you pick this up, do something with it, it's like a little quest or anything. But we don't even know what should be done with that mag that makes sense and, you know, it's like logical or something like. Because every other Grim relic, like I mentioned earlier, is like logical. So people like Alex, you know, the guy who usually posts this stuff on Twitter and everything, keeps posting the trials and the effects for each relic when the map comes out. Like he did it for, I think, since Ashes, he's doing that. He did that for Astro 2, for Paradox and everything, and he posted the trial and the effect on the same day when the map came out. So yeah, the trial is like it's with dateline.
Yeah, when you hit the box, just like punch a weapon out for me.
Okay,
It doesn't matter what it is.
And that's I'm not sure about the sticker. Like I think I told that in my video too. If we sorry, I have a brain fart. Like I just so yeah, with the sticker. So if you think about it, the swordfish came out the same time Paradox came out with season 2 reloaded. So from game developer standpoint, it could easily just be that, you know, they were developing the Totenrich relics, you're not going to believe this. What I got.
You see that? I'm hard to take it, I guess.
So they were developing, maybe the Totenrich relics, and they just needed a magazine and a sticker that indicates Mr. Biggs. And since both are from Paradox and they were at that point in development, it could easily just be like reused assets. I'm not sure. But also, and this is why I'm not really sure if it's reused assets or not. Just look at this. Like everyone's like look at that. That's a Mr. Big sticker. They could have easily used this on the magazine too. But they used the one from Paradox instead of this.
That's weird. I bought the M8 off the wall for my own M8, but it also reloaded it and gave it full ammo.
Oh. I'm leaning into the actually nothing part stance. I'm also saying, like, why didn't they use this sticker? They had this sticker from the start. Why didn't they use this one? Why did they use the one from Paradox?
I mean, we may as well mess around with this actually. Like the empty mag thing, you hit the box again and just melee a weapon out and I'll empty it and buy ammo again. Maybe do that like 5 times. That's a little idea to knock off the list. Also more reasons to hit the box with your own, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Also sorry for the abomination of weapon that you picked up that nobody is like.
Yeah.
I used that for the video. I had to put in a scope to check,
I mean, doesn't it remove the build and it's random? I swear it does.
Oh, you got the... okay, so sorry. It was like...
Yeah.
It's a very weird build that I have on the DS20. That's why I said, like, sorry about that.
Yeah, it's still a weird scope I got, to be honest. This thing has so much ammo, what the hell?
I think I killed that zombie.
No, it's fine. Jesus, I had so much bullets. Why?
Withdraw, yes, I mean, many people tried many things with the machine. The mini macchiato machine. And I personally tried using Frost Blast to put down a little ring around me and killing the Necropincer in the frozen ring with the mini macchiato machine, but nothing happened. Tommy, thank you very much. I really hope, and I'm glad you are enjoying this stream, and I really hope like everyone else enjoying this stream. I'm not usually streaming, so this is kind of new to me. Dustin, yes, it originates from Shadows, but no relic effect or relic unlock has anything to do with the origin of the relic itself.
I need 2 more weapons, by the way, for the box to get to 5.
Killer, that's something we can try, honestly. But oh my god, wait, I had to stop for a sec. Just sorry, I paused. Augusto 9 Gamer, like I'm just going to call you Augusto. Like I hope I'm not butchering your name. Like, I thank you very, very much. You're not going to believe that, but you are the first member on my channel. I had the thing turned on for, I think, almost a year now, but thank you very much. Like, you are the first member on my YouTube channel. So, like, thank you and hope you are enjoying the content. Okay, can I finish soon?
Yeah, on pause, it's fine.
Okay.
What I was going to say then, what Killer Soggy Waffle said, I have tested that quite a bit. I downed myself in the lighthouse and then got revived by it. Downed myself in the crypt and then got revived by it. There's a few other places I did it as well, but I can't recall at the moment. Oh, I did do in Tears Head too. Like full die out top spectating and then someone uses that augment. So I have tested it a little bit, not lots, but
the healing or augment.
Yeah, the necromancer.
Yeah, and also one thing, guys. I can't how to say this. No relic requires you to do a specific augment. Like, no relic requires a specific augment. Only the gong, like, shittily coded, and you can do it if you use the normal augments on thing. But no relic should be like, you know, like, nothing requires a specific augment. Do you have zombies?
I have one left. You can kill yours.
Okay. I accidentally killed. Okay, Dance, thank you so much for being the second member on the channel. Like, I really appreciate it.
Let's go.
Thank you guys very much.
Okay, I'm coming over the guns.
Psycho, what did you just type into my chat? Freaked of already? Like... and...
Oh my god, let's go!
Oh my god, that's... oh my god, that's actually insane. Okay guys, like... can you please not try to pray on my first stream? Like, thank you. That means a lot. Holy shit. Wow. And that's the first donation I received, so... Jeez. That's crazy. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So the two new members on my channel, I just want to say what the membership includes, so you all know. There's a new role on my Discord now. If you join the membership role, and you have a own channel, but I don't have content for that yet. And oh my god, I actually made the membership such a while ago. I don't even remember yeah, there's 4 custom emojis that you can use now in the chat. I tried to make the emojis like memes, so there's a one with the Cortex image that you get on Vanguard, like that shitty first image that should be the cutscene on the first map. The Blundell as a messiah, and the sage's quote or anything like that, and Blanchard from Black Ops 6, but the white Blanchard name. I'm not sure what the 4th one is, but you can use these emojis in chat. You can try those out, guys. So yeah, I'm sorry for the little pause. I'm really grateful for the donation and the memberships and everything. Okay, when can I resume?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay,
Did you play the guns at box? Sorry, by the way. They got cameras.
No, I picked them up. I'm going to melee them up.
Yeah, go on. Looking, I need a melee.
Please, can you just keep the zombie? So, by the way, guys, these are the membership emotes that you can use now. It should be on the top. Yes. Yeah, I'm not going to believe that. This will sound back to the stream, and I would go crazy, literally crazy if there's any leads, but no leads. We're just trying stuff in co-op, as nobody really tried that, as it's kinda dumb idea to do. It's really not co-op. We are just trying stuff to cross them out of the list.
It's a fjord road, by the way.
Take of man. Oh, yeah, that's your username. That's why someone typed it in the chat. I was like, so lost. Why is Isn't the necro spawns like every single round after you reach round 12?
I think it's every round after 20. I think it's still like every other until 20. It seems a bit inconsistent after.
I'm not sure though.
The fifth gun. Small random thing I can knock off the list.
We got the 10p40.
Nice. I guess I'll empty that as well.
Oh yeah, that's actually. So with what if the Dragon Act task gives does it give a random special zombie or a special zombie? I mean the necropincer, because if you have that relic and you surely always get necropincer, that's a lead. But if that's a different like random special enemy, that's most likely like just random. Yeah, random. Then that's not a lead. Because on Astra, for example, the Dragon Egg doesn't change Oscar, so you can do the Easter egg steps. Yeah, random. That's, and I'm going to repeat again, and I'm not sure how many times I'm going to say it in the stream, but giving a magazine as a lead is crazy. Oh my god. Daniel, you didn't have to you guys don't have to donate. Like, I really appreciate just watching the stream, by the way. I just checked and there's almost 200 people watching. That's fucking crazy. You don't have to donate money. I really appreciate it. Like, I even appreciate you all being here and watching and giving ideas. But by the way, back to the two idea. 2 went in with 2 Smurf weapons, base, 1 anti-mag, another full, and replaced the mag like a counterweight.
And 2 people go in the lighthouse at the same time? I genuinely don't know.
I don't know.
Does anybody know? I don't play co-op. I don't feel like you'd be able to.
I think only one. Okay, so Daniel, sorry, did you try that, or you want us to try that? And can you just tell us if 2 people can go into the lighthouse, or?
Yes, no.
Yes, if both are quick.
I mean, if we end up doing one more game, we can give it a go at least, but we'd have to both get the swordfish as well.
Sometimes I feel like I'm brain dead. I just dropped the Raiden, and I don't have the Raiden anymore. Oh my god. It kind of shows why I'm not streaming. I can't focus on 2 things at the same time.
You got enough points anyway.
I mean, Treyarch confirmed it was never bugged.
I still want to show this, just tell everyone this as well, because it's just such a weird gimmick. You can carry the Atomcraft core with the Disciple Injection. Actually, I find it really weird. I don't think you can do that with anything else. But I've not found anything with it. I just wanted to throw it out there in case it's something.
I mentioned it because that was super weird back then. Treyarch never did a co-op on the Dark Ops, and they just decided to make one for Black Ops 6. That's that's why I'm not ruling out this is a co-op only relic idea completely. As it doesn't fit into the pattern. Like, if we are being honest, like what I'm trying to say. I'm a little bit like stunned, so sorry. Like, if you check the pattern for every relic, all 29 other relics can be done in Soul. And on paper, that would mean, like, this one should be done in Soul as well. But it's still a possibility they made one relic for co-op. Why? I mean, why not? And, I mean, people kind of forget, I think, because nobody really used that stuff, but they put so much effort into the marketing with the Jotun Star and the special ability that can only be used in co-op. Because the Jotun Star has a ability that's only for co-op. And the Jotun Star has not been used for any other relic. Thank you guys for confirming, like, multiple people can go into the lighthouse. So I really hope it's not a co-op only relic, but after this much time, we really can't rule out the possibility, sadly. What you mean false? What did I say that's false? You can wait guys. Can someone, maybe I'm wrong here, can you use any melee weapon at the end? Or you need to use the Jotun Star at the end for the army? Only Jotun Star or any melee? Because I thought any melee. Because I'm still eating.
Whoa! I did not know I found a glitch. What the hell? So the sight grenade from the crate, if you use a disciple injection, all your clones become the disciple injection, but they're all glitched out. What the hell? They're all like T-posing. I'll grab that from, at least I'm streaming, I'll grab that later. That was so weird.
So it's confirmed that the final step for the army is only the Jotun Star, right? Yeah, I'm also referring to the Mr. Fix at the end, yeah. I just want to, confirm. I don't want to say like dumb shit, so that's why I want to confirm, like, even though by the way, maybe
No, I did all the relics within like a week.
Yeah.
It's all
Okay,
well,
then we can rule on, okay, then the Jotun Star was used, that's actually like useful. So probably not the Jotun Star, yeah. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so we still have other things that have not been used for any relic on the map, like the fish boat, for example, and that hallway, like, I'm not sure, like, you use 2 hallways and not the third one. That's weird. And the helmets, like none of the helmets that was used for any relic. So okay, but the reward for the best friend combo is not the reward for this relic, it's the reward for every relic. So okay, August, I'm going to check because it seems like nothing is working that it should be. So after this stream, I'm going to check like why they don't have the special Discord role. But yeah, you should have gotten a special Discord role. Okay, so Clement, what are we doing right now? What are we testing?
I'm not sure what else to do currently, to be honest.
Because I think we should start a new game and try with the Ravager. You know what I...
Yeah. I'm down.
Okay.
I guess while we're here, I'm
Okay.
gonna see if I can pull a clip of what just happened.
Alexon Master, sorry if I butchered your name again, but that would be diabolical if there's a lead in a bundle. Like, oh my god. That would be diabolical. I mean, something that could do, but that would be diabolical. I'm not sure. So, Daniel, just to make sure. So, is your idea that we... By the way, that's fucking clever. That's clever. Like, he's saying, Craven, we both get this swordfish in some way. And one player with empty mag and the other is with full mag. The player with empty mag picks up the mag into the empty swordfish, and you try to interact with the, where the mag were, and place down a mag there from the swordfish.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's clever. I mean, I like that.
Yeah. I like it.
I'm writing it down. Should we keep the relic on?
The Arnie one, I don't feel like we should.
I mean, I just put it on because of the Ravager, the mule kill the Ravager thing. But,
yeah.
I don't feel like we should have that on. So, counter, wait. Okay, we are going to try that. Patrick, that's not a co-op on the relic. The Druid Stone, we are talking about this one. The Druid Stone can be done in solo. But the requirement is like reaching run 20 without getting hits. So, I'm not sure. Also guys, again, I just want to thank you all for being here in the stream. Also, did I miss a donate? Oh yes, Dance. Oh my god, Dance. Sorry, I missed that. And sorry again. I mean, not sorry. Like I kinda like what am I talking about? Like, thank you so much for the $7 donation. Like that means so much. Thank you very much. And yes, that's true. I just want to say that, like, please, if you like this stream and want to support my work, just like the stream and subscribe if you haven't already. That means a lot. And I mean, have.
Where's the freaking truck, man? Didn't show up.
What truck are you talking about?
Garbage people.
Today's Monday.
Monday. Supposed to be here Saturday.
Well, maybe because you went 3 weeks taking the garbage yourself when they came that exact same day.
Well, that doesn't excuse them from picking up the trash for the other houses.
That's true.
You know, they don't plan their stuff. But, yeah. Go to the store and get some, get a bag of dog food.
Alright.
Huh?
Alright, I'll do it here in a bit, in like an hour.
Because our dogs need food.
Okay, dokie.
They get depressed when they don't have food.
Got it in here.
stuff isn't